In this video, we're looking at the 3/3 pattern, and whether it's a house church meeting or a training meeting, we can use this 3/3 pattern where we're looking back, remembering what the lesson was that we were going to apply and our goals from the previous time we were together. And we're looking back and reviewing the lesson, renewing our vision, celebrating. We're looking up for worship and prayer, and we're looking forward for how we practice making goals and get ready to send for accomplishing God's purpose in this lesson and our goals. So we use these 3/3: looking back, looking up, and looking forward. With the looking back section, we're especially thinking of pastoral care, and they're sharing about their needs, and we're praying for their needs. We're reviewing the previous lesson, and then there's testimonies. How did it go with sharing the gospel? How did it go with applying the lesson from the last week? And we're not just praying for the needs, but also celebrating where the victories are as far as them sharing the gospel and applying the lesson. And we want to continually renew the vision to reach their entire area. If that's their district or their state or their vision, we want to renew that vision. And that's all part of the first third of looking back. When we're looking up and we're thinking this in the context of small house church worship, but this is where we have our worship, our prayer time together, our thanking God for all that He's done, spending time in the Word, inductive Bible study, the sword method, Lord's Supper, giving. This is looking up. This is the worship. This is the focus on God in this third of the service. The final third is the looking forward. And this is where we would practice, reteach the lesson, discuss how are we going to apply this lesson. What are the goals? How many times are we going to share the gospel? How many times are we going to apply what we've learned in this study? And then sending out and going out to do the application and prayer, looking forward, going from the service out into the field. So with this summary of the 3/3, it gives a balance that we've applied the lesson. They're able to share that, hold each other accountable, be encouraged by each other, worship, focusing on God, and then looking forward, how are we going to apply this in the field? So we have the 3/3 method: looking back, looking up, and looking ahead.